Let's tilt. Wait, oh shit, that's a Kanye West thing. Happened last year when I met you down at ground control. Fatty climbed the stairs with $10 wrapped up in a roll. Harmless flirting, drop my coins all up in your receptacle. And 1 year later got me more retarded than a vegetable. Time I pulled back the plunger and you know that I had let it go. I knew that I had lost it and I knew that you had gained control. In the beginning I could see you on and off for a week. Now if I don't hit a bumper then I can't fall asleep. Kept telling all my friends I could stop when I wanted. Addicted personality, yo, I've been trained. Should've stopped coming back when you went from a hobby to a lifestyle. I got pictures of me playing you up on my profile. Aim handle, pinball fanatic 81. I played this game for 1 year and you know I've never won. I know the way you're wired, every way in which you're built, but somehow you got my lights flashing, screaming out tilt. I know how you're wired, every way in which you're built, but somehow you got my lights flashing, screaming out tilt. Tilt, 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 tilt. First time I placed my hands upon you, I broke into a cold sweat, not knowing in the future it would be something I regret. From taking cold showers to hating you for hours. I love you and if I died you wouldn't even send me flowers. And obviously not the only man in your life. 2 more entries in your top score after I had left last night. And it's pointless even starting one more fight with you, cause you're a robot and you're heartless and you don't even care. And you're not aware of the giant cross that I bear. The customers see me weeping, know they come up and stare. And it's not fair, but I think you like me demanded. You're like the single coldest parlor game like ever invented. And I wanna end it, rip you up and tear you to pieces. Bust you wide open just to see what releases. I know the way you're wired, every way in which you're built, but somehow you got my lights flashing, screaming out tilt. I know how you're wired, every way in which you're built, but somehow you got my lights flashing, screaming out tilt. Tilt, 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 tilt me out of my mind. You tipping me out when I just need to unwind. And you tilt me out of my soul. Driving around Portland with nowhere to go. And I can't figure out a way in which to end this, cause if this machine had a voice she could finish the sentence. I played her wearing dress shoes and flip-flops. For the longest time I've depended on the DMD and back. She gives me love in the form of multi-ball action, not an everyday distraction. I just love it with a passion. Late at night I lay in bed and dream about the flipper. You can check out all the pictures that I posted on my Flickr, because she's always there for me at the end of a long day. And I'm the only one I know that Sky in 83 plays. I'm hitting up these bumpers, matching up the numbers, circuits in this cabinet, but you know that I love her. These sounds they drive me crazy, come and say me, I'm a baby, but she never comes to slay me just because she thinks I'm lazy. I know the way you're wired, every way in which you're built, loving every flash of light while I'm screaming out tilt. You got tilted, program.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the new and improved McSirTuna's pinball stream. What I'm going to be doing here, and I guess I'm going to start with giving a little explanation as to what is going to be a little different about this stream, hopefully, and where I'm going to go with this going forward. It's going to be a episodic format where what I want to do is put on a season of episodes where each episode will be on a different table. And what I want to do different here is I want to get interaction from the viewers. I want you guys to interact and guess along with different aspects throughout the stream episode in order to try to win points. So I'm going to award points to my viewers, and hopefully at the end of a season, whoever has amassed the most points will win prizes. I've got pinball related prizes for those who finish in the top 3. And what I'm going to do with this season 1 is I'm going to do a short 2-episode season. So on Saturdays 8 to 10 o'clock I'm going to do an episode. So today is episode 1. A week from now on Saturday will be episode 2 to close out the pilot season. If things go well, then I'll try it again for a longer season. In theory, I'd like to do an 8-episode season to kind of span this over a longer period of time. But the biggest thing I need to find out is how feasible this is. Tracking everybody's guesses and seeing how all the points and all that gather up over time. I don't know if that's something that's possible, so that's what I'm here to find out. So, that being said, I've got a guest here. And that sound I'm hearing right now is my follow. Who was it that followed us there? Did you see the name?
Who we got here? Lord Speak.
Lord Speak. Thank you, Lord Speak, for the follow. I've got a guest along with me this evening, my friend Cal. I met him at the Pinball League at Flippers in Grandy, North Carolina. I've known him for a few years now, and I invited him down so I could have someone else here to help manage the chat and some of the interaction, so I can hopefully have things go a little smoothly. Tonight, we're going to be playing the Walking Dead Premium Stern Pinball Table. We're going to go through who we got there.
He's popping up. Give me a second here. Water Polo 12.
Zany-Eyed Zach.
Okay, there you go.
Zany-Eyed Zach, thank you for the follow. So basically, I'm going to run through and give you guys 5 different instances for voting on the outcome of certain games. I'm going to be playing more than 5 games, and Cal will be playing along with me. But 5 specific games will allow you guys to vote on. And hopefully by doing that, I'm also going to teach you some different aspects of the table, and it'll force those games to be played differently than if you were just playing for a high score. That being said, I want to start off by giving out bonus points. I want to award people who... I'm going to give out bonus points in 3 ways. A lot of this stuff I'm saying right now, I've got all in bullet points and stuff down below, but I want to make sure I keep saying it so that if you're showing up, you don't have to read, you can just listen. Who we got?
Al Maroon?
Al Maroon. Thank you for the follow. So bonus points, 3 ways. First one right now. If you're in the room now and you can type, what I want you to do, and Cal, can you write the word start?
Got it.
In the chat? What I want you to do is to type the word tuna in the chat. If you type the word tuna in the chat, you will be awarded 1 point. And that'll be, as you'll see, hopefully a good reason to show up early and stay late. If you stay till the end, I'm also going to be awarding an extra bonus point for everybody who sticks around the entire time. Who we got?
Oh, man. A bunch of guys. Let's see here. G1 Game Days.
Thank you, G1 Game Days, for the follow.
Got a lot of tunas up here.
All right, excellent. Yeah, keep throwing those tunas up. Basically, I'm going to have this section here at the start. I'm using a lot of it right now to explain it since it's the first episode, but I'm going to give a, more or less, I'd like it to be 1 to 3 minutes to allow everybody to get in a quick tuna so we can get started with playing. So type in your tunas now to get your bonus points. I have a moderator friend helping me out, Tom the Iron Man. Thank you very much. And he's going to be doing a lot of the recording. And as you can see, it's going up on the screen, so I can double check anything after the fact once the stream is over to make sure all the points are divvied out correctly. So, I think have we allowed for enough time?
Let's see here. Hey, Water Polo 12. We are located in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
I don't know if you you heard that or not, but it sounded like there was a question for where are we at. We're in Virginia Beach, Virginia, streaming this show. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit more time to type in tuna just in case. Picking up plenty of follows. Amazing.
Man of Woody.
Hey,
Welcome.
Man of Woody. Thank you very much for the follow. So the first thing we're going to do when I get to the table is our first objective is going to be learning how to go for modes in Walking Dead. And I think it's been enough time for bonus points. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to close down the bonus points, and then I'm going to move it over to the pinball stream and we're going to get started. So, that being said, Clavy Man.
Clavy Man. Welcome, Clavy Man.
Alright, pinball stream. Thank you, Clavy Man, for the follow. Excellent. Actually, I should be able to look on the screen behind me to check for follows going forward. Alright, so you can now see the the table right in front of us, I'm going to do a real quick explanation just of the modes and what it is that we're going to be going for. We're going to play a few games, 1 or 2 games, before we do the game where your guys are going to start interacting. And you're going to guess on how many modes I can start within that game. And based on how close your guess is to the actual outcome, you will be awarded points. But we'll get to that a little bit later. All right, let me start by talking about the modes. There's 5 different modes that you can start on the Walking Dead pinball machine. And from left to right, you've got barn mode over here on the left orbit shot. You've got CDC on the left ramp shot. You've got riot on the inner left loop shot that's right to the left of the prison. You've got tunnel on the right orbit shot over here. And you've got arena on the right ramp shot. So in order to allow yourself to start a mode, you need to knock down one set of the drop targets on the left side. Knock down the full set of all 3 drop targets, and you're allowed to start any of the 5 modes. You start any of them by making any one of those shots. And the game will announce dead features are lit, which means you're ready to go and active to start any of the 5 modes. So you're going to see a lot of us going for the drop targets to get the modes activated, and then trying to hit one of the modes to get them started. Once you're in the mode, you're going to get different objectives or different shots to hit in order to either complete the mode or just get a lot of points. If I'm playing to simply try to get through the modes, if it's something I can complete, I'll probably be trying to complete it. I'm not going to bore everybody by just trapping the ball and timing it out, because that's not very exciting. And although it's the safest way to do it, it's not the most entertaining way. So I don't want to do that. But we're going to see how many we can get through. And on The Walking Dead, if you can get through all 5 modes or get them all started, you can get to a kind of a mini wizard mode called Terminus. Now, I have not been to Terminus yet. I have not gotten through all 5 modes in a single game. So I don't know much about it, and I can't really tell you much about it. If it happens, that's going to be awesome. But I wouldn't put my money on it. So let's get this thing started.
Hey, Tom the Iron Man. Hello, what's up, man?
All right. Anything?
LCD
Lord
display?
Squeak, yeah.
Let's see
The
here.
on the machine, the DMD is replaced with a color DMD that is set to currently just a black and white standard, but it's tied into the flashers in the game and will change color based on what's going on in the game. So you're doing a lot of well walker stuff. It's tied to a lot of green colors. The DMD will turn green. You do the prison, tied to blue. The DMD will change to blue. So it'll color change as we're playing along here. So let's get this started. 2 players. I'm going to play first, and then Cal will be playing after me. It'll be second player. So let's get this started with 1 game. So the ball starts by going up to the pops, and then when it gets out of the pops, it is going to come down to the flippers, and I'm going to try to get control of it. Immediately as it's bouncing all over the place, it quickly already finished a set of the 3 drops on the right and said dead features are lit, and you can see that all 5 modes are currently flashing. So I just made the shot for CDC, and it started the CDC mode. What it wants me to do now, first, is to hit the CDC shot again, which is flashing. Once you do that, it's going to open up a few other shots, like over by barn on the left side, to try to chop down some more of these doors. So, what's kind of neat about this mode is it lets you build up your overall points, because if I go back to CDC again, I'd end up blowing up the CDC and finish the mode. All right, Cal, you're up.
Sleepy, man, that's pretty funny, man. All right. There you go, Kenny. That was just for you right there. 6-ball game.
All right, so water polo 12. I see you're guessing already. there's going to be a defined time frame for everybody to make their guesses. It's going to be very similar to how I gave everybody a time to do the tuna bonus points. And we're going to cut back to a screen so everybody can put in their guesses so I can make sure that I catch everything. In Lord of the Rings Breath, yes, you do see hook caps. I was up late yesterday preparing everything for this stream, and I took the extra time to go in and make sure I installed those for the stream tonight. We got a follow from somebody. Can you check on that, Cal? Alright, so I'm back in here, and I'm drained before I can get control of the ball to try to get the drops down again. Alright, Cal, you're up.
Alrighty. Awesome. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, Clay V-Man, one thing I can say to your Carl comment is on a lot of pinball machines you can enter in custom messages if you'd like, and I took the time to put in a long stretched out Carl call out. Demon 1656, thank you for the follow. And Barrel Dragon 65. I think I missed it before, but thank you for the follow.
Ooh, right now.
How's it going, Zany-Eyed Zach? And Al Moon, yes, this is a difficult game. Sometimes,
Yes.
though, you can get it going, and sometimes it just wants to drain all over you. Which sounds... it's not a good way to say that.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, so the big thing I want to try to do is get control of the ball coming out of the drops. So I let it bounce across and then catch it on the right flipper so I can shoot it at the other.
Zany-Eyed Zach, hello, buddy. How you doing?
So I knocked down one of them. There we go. And done. Alright. Calgary.
Walkers. Wow.
I wish I had a technical choral call out, although I could do one. I just have it on my display when the game is in track mode. Hey Bob, you mentioned about the prison. You do want to hit the prison early, but in all honesty, that depends on what you're playing for. And I'll get into that a little bit more later. Right now, the idea is that we're focusing just on the modes. So we're going to do one more game here. Probably shouldn't take us long, and then we're going to do the game for you guys. So what Bob's alluding to is there's 3 main multi-balls in the machine. 2 of them are more obvious than the others. One is the prison up at the top, and then the other one is this giant well walker chilling out right here. You get them started by hitting them enough times in order to activate them. So right now the well walker and the prison are both ready. You can see the lights going back and forth. If I hit either one of them one more time, it'll start their multi-ball modes. So you can see right now, started the prison mode, clearing out the prison yard. All the shots are lit up. But I want to start a mode, not a multi-ball. So cleared drops. I'm ready to go for mode. Let's go for barn. Make the barn shot. Starts barn mode. Barn mode's pretty straightforward. They just want you to keep hitting that barn shot to kill the walkers coming out of the barn. All you gotta do is keep hitting that barn. Almost.
Hello, Dougster Fresh.
Hey, Dougster, how's it going? Welcome to the
Howdy from Texas.
Excellent. So I hit the well walker, started well walker as well.
Put the nose on the clown face mode, yeah. That's pretty good.
There we go. One barn shot,
Yeah, it is a nice camera setup. I might put a lot of time into this.
another barn shot. Let's see if I can get one more going. Hit Woodbury. Takes you to a separate little mode where I could explain it in more depth, but basically pick which light you think the ball is going to hit.
Which mode provides the most points? That's one of our followers.
Who's that question from?
That is from Dougster Fresh.
Hey, Dougster. Which mode provides the most points? So far, I've gotten the most points out of Riot. But that also comes with some stipulation. If you can get Riot stacked up with a multi-ball, you can really get a lot of points out of it. I've had shots for like at least over 30 million on it. I think my high mode on Riot is 169 million for that mode alone. So it seems to be the one that I can get the most points out of, but generally it's only if you stack it up with something else. Barn is just a nice one that you can keep hitting for hitting that loop, and it kind of, although feeding out of the pops is never too safe. So one other thing I'll mention. There's that X. Oh, and barn mode is complete.
Welcome, Dumpster Monkey.
How's it going, Dumpster Monkey? So I completed... Alright. I was going to say...
Dumpster Monkey 66.
How's it going, Dumpster Monkey 666?
There you go.
Yeah.
List of 6. There you go.
So after you've started one mode, in order to start another mode, you have to complete 2 sets of drops every time after that. So it makes it a little tougher to start the next mode.
Thank goodness for ball save.
And Bob, yes, your modes do stack with the multi-balls, which will help keep you alive and let you kind of work the multi-balls a bit. But some of the modes are, you don't want to spend your multi-balls on all of them per se. Like I mentioned with Riot, that's probably the best one to bring into a multi-ball. So if I start a mode early, I'd probably try to start Barn, just because it's much easier to get it for a single ball play. If I'm close to starting a multi-ball, then I'll go for something like Riot. And yeah, Dougster, hitting Riot is not easy. And tunnel shot's not easy. I tend to find that when I want to hit the tunnel shot, it's near impossible. When I don't want to hit the tunnel shot, like, I'll hit that thing all day and the ball will just fly back around like crazy. How are we doing on time? Okay. This game here might not, if it starts to take off, I might not be able to let it be a full game. probably just play through this second ball here, and then drain out to get the game started for you guys. I don't want to fall behind on the timer, which we got plenty of time, but if you get a really good game of pinball going, sometimes it can take a lot longer than normal. And sometimes you can play and you'll be done in about, 1 minute. So I started Well Walker multi-ball, and I've got dead modes ready to start so I can make a shot and start a mode. So if any of these balls tend to make one of these shots, I'm going to try for just getting control of the ball. There we go, we started Riot.
Krusty, that's my favorite.
Started Riot, quickly went out of that mode. But I've got Prison multi-ball ready to go. And I've got a Walker bomb ready. So I'm going to use that and then start my multi-ball while I've got Prison going. See, bam. Tunnel shot when I'm not even trying for it. So there's a riot shot there for 5 million. And that's all she got. Everybody out. Alright, Cal, you're up.
What are you writing? A long way to go. Great point. This is my favorite.
There, I typed it in for you.
Come on, help me out in here.
Yeah, Lane. Thank you for that.
Water polo, you're asking what my favorite pin right now is. Actually, you bring up a good point. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, and I'm going to drain this so we can get on with the voting. There's a third way to get bonus points other than showing up early and staying to the end. If you ask me a question that I answer back, basically, it could be more or less about anything, as long as it's appropriate. I will award you a bonus point, which you can only get one per episode, so you can't just grind questions to build up points. But go ahead and drain it. But I'm trying to give an opportunity to get the viewers to interact a little bit more and award them for it, just to kind of help facilitate to make it happen. So, I apologize that I probably forgot about that a little bit ago. I'm going to take this opportunity to make your question the first of that point. So, water polo, what my favorite pin right now is, it's really close to Walking Dead being my favorite. But Metallica still holds up as probably my favorite. But Walking Dead is really kind of creeping right up next to it, just because of the adrenaline rush of stacking some of that stuff and really getting this thing blowing up. And it's got some really sweet modes. So that being said, let's get to this first section here. So, there we go. Water polo awarded 1 point for asking a question. Thank you very much. And I want that basically goes out to everybody. It has to be something that I answer. But I am trying to pay as much close attention to the chat as I can. So I've got the screen up now for the first game to have everybody guess on. I've typed in start, which is going to signify that you can now start putting in your guesses. This is going to be one game basically just for getting modes. It's only going to be for me, not necessarily for Cal. So you're voting on how many modes you think I'll be able to start within a game, with that being my goal. You can guess anywhere from 0 to, what do I have up there? 6. 6 being if I start playing Terminus. Based on how close you get, you're going to be awarded anywhere from 1 or 0 to 5 points. 5 being the highest and what you're going for. And
thanks for the faith, man of Woody. Ravioli Monster.
So right now, just
what's question? But Ravioli Monster has a question.
What do you got,
Ravioli? Know what's your second favorite pinball?
Second favorite. All right, second favorite pinball machine is, I'll just say, Walking Dead right now. With a close third, so that nobody asks me what that is, to Tron. Okay, so please award Ravioli Monster a point for asking questions. Get your guesses in, and Tom will be recording these. Ravioli Monster, I am awarding you the point. For the sake of time, Cal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut you out of this game and just make this a single-player game.
Fine.
I just want to make sure I stay within this 2-hour time limit. One of the big things here is I need to figure out how to pace this so we get through everything I want to get through within the 2 hours, so that I'm not dragging it out. I want to only hold you guys for 2 hours. That doesn't mean I have to stop playing at 10, but that's where I'm going to stop doing the point warding. I want to be fair about the time frame I set. So I apologize if there's any inconsistencies with this first episode. I got to figure out how to time this out.
I got another question here.
All right, what do you got?
Zany-eyed Zach asks, do you share Dead Flip's hatred for Data East Simpsons?
So I would say right now, no, simply based on the fact that I have not played a Data East Simpsons yet. I've seen one at Flippers like a long time ago when he used to have a lot of older machines, but I never did play one. So I can't say that I share his hatred. There's probably not too many games that I hate that I've never played. And certainly that's not going to make the list.
Zany-eyed Zach, do you own a Data East Simpsons?
And actually, to Ravioli's point, he threw a at McSirTuna to ask his question. That is a great way for us to make sure we better see those questions pop up. So please do that. All right, voting is going to close here soon.
Well, as Brent Sorson would say about Data East Simpsons, in my opinion too, that we would throw it straight into the dumpster. That's just a little joke.
Thank you, Tom, for being on that. Zany-eyed Zach, your point has been awarded. All right. Give just a few more seconds, and I'm going to close down the voting. And
I know nothing about this game or pinball. Great one, man of Woody. Have you played yeah, oh, absolutely.
All right,
absolutely, we played Game of Thrones.
Clavey Man, you just got your vote in right at the end as I typed in the word end. And to, what we got? Lord, Lord of the Ring Breath. Am I always saying that right? Yes, I am. Okay. Yes, actually, it's sitting right next to it.
Right here.
I've got Lord of the Rings LE, and that's what I'll be playing next week. As for episode 2.
So it's over here.
So tune in next week and you'll see plenty of Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones action. All right, let's switch back the camera.
I like to be dramatic. Yes.
And let's see how many modes I can get.
Drama. Pen hate is worse than racism.
What's that?
Don't hate. Duckster Freshfoot, pen hate is worse than racism.
Alright. See how many modes we can get started here. Oop. Oop. Dead features lit right away. Get barn going. There's 1. So anybody who guessed 0, that's a too bad. Alright, come on. I'm going to probably try to use a little bit of this time here to help lead into the next section, which is going to be multi-kill weapons. Because that's what you're voting on next. Multi-kill weapons are right where it says Horde, right above my flippers. There's 6 inserts with different weapons listed there. And the next thing is going to be based on how many of those I can start. In order to start multi-kill weapons, you have to complete various objectives that are in the game. Each objective you complete will start a multi-kill weapon. And if you complete 6 multi-kill weapons, there we go, that's a good start.
Man, I'm starving.
You are given the opportunity to start to play Horde mode, which is an awesome mode. I've been there a few times. So for instance, there's a lot of ways to complete objectives to get these weapons.
Yeah, it is believable. I agree, Ravioli Monster. So.
An example of some of these ways would be that every single one of the modes there are. Yeah. Let's see if there we go. 2 modes started. Bicycle throw. Oh, multiplier. Let's hit that. I'll get up there. Oh. Basically, any of the modes have a certain number of shots you have to complete in order to complete an objective. Complete an objective, then you light a multi-kill weapon. So, for instance, like if I did, when I was doing Barn, if I had killed 3 walkers, I would have earned a multi-kill weapon. If I was in CDC, if I could make 3 of the available shots, I would earn a multi-kill weapon.
Ravioli Monster said 2 balls, 2 modes. Let's get 1 more.
1 more, alright. So my main goal right now is to try to get the ball to the right flipper so I can make those shots, and it's going to end there. So 2 modes. 2 modes completed. Alright. I marked it down. Assuming Tom is working on putting all the guesses in, most likely...
We got a boo.
A2 is probably my average as a whole, so outside of when I can light it up, usually my focus isn't getting started, but that's a lot better than doing 0. So not too bad. Hopefully we'll do better with the multi-kill weapon. So let's get right back into it here.
Oh, I knew you good with that.
So back to multi-kill weapons, because that's where we're going to go next. And although it's something you might not normally just only play for. What do we got there?
Alright.
What's that?
Flip nasty. I'm guessing I know who that is.
Get up on your feet.
What do we got?
This is Cal, you douchebag.
Oh, he's calling you out.
It's probably Kenny.
Alright, so...
Flip nasty, where is your location?
Okay, so really the best way to get best way to get multi-kill weapons is to
I
start
figured that, Kenny.
modes or start multi-balls or thanks, Will Walker, or start pretty much anything.
Hey,
Except starting and just draining immediately doesn't get you.
The moderator, please do not ban Flip Nasty, even though he's a jerk. So I know who he is.
I have made it to. We got another question from Lord of the Rings. I've made it to escape tournaments 0 times so far, and tonight it seems to be no exception.
Hey,
And,
there's my
is
balls, Kenny. It is Kenny.
Yes, I will be at MagFest. My plan is to go there. This will be my 11th MagFest.
I trained.
Man of Woody, question is, and please award him a point, about virtual pinball replicating physics of real pinball. And yeah, none of it really does it justice, especially with the randomness that can occur. But personally, I'd say if you're gonna pick something to be the most realistic, I would say go with Pinball Arcade. One of the main reasons is they're real tables. And although it's not perfect, they're striving to do some of the best work on physics-based. So one good way to get a weapon is to, I personally find is Bicycle Girl, which is going right now. If you hit her 3 times, you collect a weapon, which I just did. And I died immediately after. So that's one weapon. See, now, Clavy, man, I would probably recognize you if I saw you. I don't do a good job of putting people to their handles. Excellent, Lord of the Rings Breath. I'm looking forward to the first time I'm going to get there. And I honestly don't really know much about it. I know it was in the Bowen tutorial video, but I didn't really pay enough attention, especially back then when I watched it initially, as to what was going on, and he had it stacked with other stuff too, so my recollection on that is fairly minimal.
Ooh, almost.
You got bit.
Alright, so most likely right after this game, I'm not doing that bad on time.
Yes, Flip Nasty. It's a 6-ball game for me.
So one thing I've kind of been neglecting going for is the multi-balls in this game.
It's too perfect.
Nothing. You're up. Excellent. Deposit on the Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I've got a friend who also is getting that. Seems like I know a few people that are going in for that, and I'm a fan of anything that kind of is different, at least to not have a bunch of replication in certain games. So definitely something I'm looking forward to playing and kind of getting to see in person.
That one fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Must have been Kenny.
Ooh.
Oh!
I'm not sure what the final price is on. We're going to do one more before we do the voting game on the multi-kill weapons.
The land is overrun with walkers.
Not sure what the final price on the Rob Zombie game is going to be.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I want to say 6,500, but I'm not certain. Okay, so what I mentioned before was that I wasn't going for multi-balls, or I wasn't focusing on them as much as I should have done. The biggest...
What's up with the hate, Flip Nasty? Flip Nasty said, you can play his Rob Zombie, but you gotta leave me at home.
He ain't getting up after that shot.
So I'm clearing out the yard pretty decent there. Alright, and I started reading, didn't realize. Thank you. Yeah, the Hey Tuna, what you playing? My nod to Hop, and glad to see somebody noticing it. Not really the kind of thing that blends for the pinball crowd, but you know, I do more than just pinball. There we go, $59.95.
Get to the tower right now.
Not sure when Dave is supposed to get the Game of Thrones.
The only way through is that door.
I know he had a posting that said something in regards to being another week or so, but I think that was over a week ago. All right, we got Bob Cade's got a question. Please award him 1 point there, Tom. He asked about where the tuna name came from. It's about as empty of a story as something can possibly have. It has really no meaning, other than it's just a handle that I created a long time ago. Myself and my friend Justin Brown were playing Craig Stadler's PGA Golf on the Sega Saturn, and we were entering our names in to start playing. He entered in something, and then I started to type in a name, and I typed in MC, and then I typed in the word sir, and then I typed in the word tuna, and there it is. And
Extra ball is lit.
absolutely no other reason behind it than exactly that. But the only good thing about it is that it's a name that I certainly have had no problem with anybody else having. So in that sense, it tends to work out well. So I've started Prison Multi-Ball, which in Prison Multi-Ball you can earn a weapon as well. What they want you to do is hit any one of the flashing blue shots, and then once you hit one of those, they want you to hit the prison face, or the zombie face in the back of the prison.
What's up with the DMD? It's an LCD panel.
It's a color DMD.
Color DMD. I'm sorry. Color DMD.
So I've still yet to get any. There's one riot shot. I've got riot going in the back. 2 riot shots will earn a weapon. And I got an extra ball. We're still doing okay on time.
Did you do any modifications to protect it from damage?
Man, this was just a mess.
I do have. Who's that question
Ramp
from?
protectors, different balls.
Let's get them
This is
doors
from Desano?
Yeah, Jacino.
313?
Yeah.
Jacino. 313.
Please award Jacino a point there, Tom. I got it new in box. Oh.
Gonna have to kill him.
I got it new in box, and I got it from Pinball Refinery. He had a ad up on Pinside where he was doing a five pack of premiums, kind of done up, and I kind of took advantage of that offer. The only thing I have additional to add, other than what Geo added, was I've got some plastic protectors, which I've yet to put on, to be honest. But other than that, not really. But I know that Geo did put some protection, like under the ramp flap for the bicycle. I did change, although I'm almost certain Geo would have changed the balls out from stock stern ones. I still put in a set of Pinball Life balls as well. And then I've got a massive roll of thin felt tape, and I put some extra tape lining under the some of the areas of the lockdown bar, which Geo already does, but there's some areas where I wouldn't mind having a little bit more.
Don't be such a wimp.
And right now, that's about it as far as what I've done.
Yeah, the question for me, yes, it's a lot better after Mike explained the modes to me. And also, you know, this is an LE. LE plays pretty well.
Yeah,
so.
premium.
Oh, it's not LE. Okay, that's my wrong. I'm sorry. It's a premium.
Dougster. Question is, when buying new pins, is the plan to buy one and play for a while, then sell or trade it to keep cash outlay down, or acquire lots? I'm struggling with how much the newer ones go for, trying to figure out a strategy. Really, it's kind of, although personally I would probably never really have a lot of interest in buying a car straight off the lot brand new, but I'd probably equate buying a machine new in box to buying probably a car new in box. To me, as soon as I take it out of the box, personally and mentally, I'd say knock $500 or so probably right off the price, or a few $100s at least. Because why would someone want to buy? Why would someone want to buy your machine if only $200 or $300 is the difference between them getting it completely brand new? So if you have the extra money to spend and you like the idea of a new in box, like it's something I mean, at this point, I've done 3 new in box machines. It's not something I really plan on doing a lot of because it's something I expect to take a loss on. But I wouldn't say that I'm in the hobby for trying. I'm not in the hobby to make money. I think it's awesome that a large percentage of the value of the machine still exists, even after playing it for a significant amount of time. Way more than any other electronics or most other games or most other things in general. But if you're not willing to say getting a new box, I'm spending $400 or $500 to have the experience of knowing it's brand new for you, then I would say don't buy it new in box. There's plenty of people that will get a new in box machine, not like it, and then sell it off for a few $100 less than what they got it for. And realistically, I mean, I got Walking Dead, I got Metallica once Code was developed. There was still new in box games available, plenty of them still available. Unless you really, really want an LE, but you can still find an LE. But probably not new in box, or you're going to pay more for it. We got a question from Rubber Ducks Are Yellow. What's being talked about? Read the insulation.
Yay!
Play again. There's still a lot of walkers left.
I will answer that question in just a moment. What we're going to do is switch it over to the voting screen. So, before I answer the previous question, brought up the voting screen. So this next game is going to be 4 multi-kill items. Your guess can be anywhere from 0 to 7. Chances are, if you've been watching, you probably want to guess low. I'm going to try my best to get as many as I can. So I'm going to put a little bit more effort into it than just slapping the ball around. But unless I throw up a beast game, chances are I'm going to guess you might want to go on the low side. But same as before, the ranges are up there for points 5 through 5, 3, or 1. And get your guesses in now. Now to answer some of the previous questions. Insulation. On the underside of the lockdown bar, and basically on the underside of the lockdown bar, and then also on the surface where the exposed wood is at the end once the lockdown bar is up, I put some felt, basically thin sticky felt in there to help protect it. 2 things. 1, on the inside of the lockdown bar, it protects it from rubbing against the side rails. And then 2, when I'm sliding the glass in and out, putting the felt on the wood is kind of a nice, gives it a little bit of a softer surface to slide the glass against when I'm trying to line it up to get it back in on the rails. So that's the insulation I put in. And feel free to award that man a point. Rubber ducks are yellow. Please give him a point. And you mentioned on the LE art. I mean, it's going to vary based on, I'm sure, personal opinion. I really like the dark green tone on the premium throughout. Like, I mean, it's basically the same art as the Pro, but in a green dark tone versus the red. I like the back glass where it's the fish tanks more than the other available ones, or translights, I should say. So personally, I like the premium art setup, but it's going to vary from person to person. Oh man, Duckster Fresh is saying 4. Mana Woody going all 7 weapons, thinking I'm getting to Horde mode. Alright, I'm going to play this one hoping to get to Horde mode, which I would be doing anyway, but nevertheless.
No input, Flip Nasty, what's going on?
Give you about 30 more seconds to get your votes in, which means in about 15 seconds you'll hear what I just said. And we picked up another follow from Z-Dubs. Thank you for the follow, Z-Dubs. If you're just getting here, what we're about to do now is putting in your vote as to how many weapons I'm going to collect in this next game for multi-kill weapons, trying to get to Horde mode. Based on how close you are to the guess, for how many I get, you will be awarded points. Those points will add up over the remainder of the show and the remainder of the next episode I'll be running next week. And whoever has the most points after the whole season's over will be awarded prizes. Pinball-related prizes, but prizes. And one thing I did want to mention is even if you don't have a pinball machine and you're watching, which is a good reason to watch a pinball stream, some of these websites do offer other things just more so than pinball parts as far as prizes go. T-shirts, apparel, whatnot. And if you do win and pinball website gifts aren't really going to work at all for you, I will work with you to make it work out for you. I don't want to give a false sense of, hey, I shouldn't enter in because I have no interest in the prizes. I still want everybody to be able to interact, and but I want to try to focus it towards pinball. So that's why I'm aiming these at being those particular prizes. All right, let me type in end. We're going to end this voting. Oh, so get them in. Last chance.
Where you at, Kenny?
2, 1. All right. Voting is ended. I'm going to play one game. 012 following. Thank you, Water Polo, for the follow. Lord of the Ring Breath, thank you for the follow. I think I missed that one earlier. Alright, let's get this game underway. Multi-kill weapons horde, here we come. So, one thing I'm going to focus on is getting these multi-balls started so that I can survive and achieve as many of these objectives as possible. So, first things first. Let's clear the prison yard going. Let's get Will Walker going. Let's get a mode going.
Change the view.
How's that?
Flip the view.
We okay?
Oh, yeah. Everybody, they're saying change the view, flip the view.
Oh, flip the view, flip the view. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I completely forgot. All you got to hear was the sounds of me having a mediocre, not really good first ball. Alright, view is flipped. I apologize. I was in a hurry there.
Free RoboCop back glass from Data East. Yeah, they are hard to find. They do not see the gameplay. They do not see the gameplay.
They should be able to see it now.
Can you see it now?
Oh, they should be able to see it now.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to switch out of voting view to gameplay view before I started. And we're already on ball 3. And that doesn't mean
Sounds
that
exciting.
you didn't miss much.
Yay! They see it now. Said the blind man.
Alright.
Yes, good.
Bicycle girl lit. Well, hell, looks like you got us a sport.
We're gonna need a good ball 3 here. What do we got?
Man of Woody said, suddenly my vote of 7 seems a bit hasty. Have faith.
I could have told you that.
Look for first aid kits.
But I wouldn't count me out yet. There we go. Now we're looking better. Get some bicycle girl hits. There's 2.
Multi-kill.
Picked up 2 off a bicycle girl and CDC ramp.
Don't want to be you right
And
now.
right now I've got a walker bomb, which I never got around to explaining. But I've got a walker bomb ready so I can technically start prison multi-ball whenever I want, which I just started anyway. Alright. So right now, I want to try to get those drop targets down so I can get Bloodbath multi-ball going.
Santa 313 said, okay, drain now, please.
Alright. Well, that's quite possible.
The only way is through them doors.
How many got left on
Come on,
Will
help me
Walker?
out in here.
Well, Walker, extra balls lit. That'll be good. Don't count me out yet, Woody. There we go. Well, Walker multi-ball.
Well, Walker multi-ball.
Food is not far from hopefully getting that last drop target down on the right, on the left side. Extra ball. Does that count it? No, it doesn't count because I'm in this multi-ball right now. Oh. There we go.
Extra ball.
Had to do a little bit of a push save.
We need to figure this out.
I should have moved it, but it doesn't matter because I'm going for multi-kill weapons. I need to knock down that target right there. That's where we're going next. Get a mode started, get Bloodbath going, get some more weapons going. One more drop target. And there we go. There we go. Bloodbath. Modes can start. I can try to get another multi-ball stacked in with this.
Holy suffering cats.
See if we can make us a good ball 3 comeback. And that's a last second add a ball hitting another set of those drops during Bloodbath. So I was able to bring this thing back. So I really want to hit another set of those drops. Which I think I'm out of time on. And I missed it. Multi-kill. Picked up another multi-kill weapon. Up to 3.
Come on, help me out here.
Alright, we do have the extra ball. So we're up to 3 weapons. What do we got? Any questions? Any comments?
Shoot again.
Nothing new here.
Alright, we're up to 3.
No.
Best way to probably get our 4th one right now would be to get in a mode. Barn tends to be a fairly easy one to get going.
Actually, we have a question right here.
What do we got?
Rubber ducks are yellow. BTW, are you using the community sound package with music, voiceovers from the show, or stock sounds?
I am currently using stock sounds. So we ended up with 3 weapons. Overall, not bad, especially since I had 0 at the start of ball 3. But yeah, I'm using the stock ones. I started by using, I think, the Cleveland ones, which basically, for those who don't know, different sound package. The game standard doesn't come with any voices from the show, no sound clips from the show, which I'm sure you might have noticed by now. And somebody went through and changed out all the sounds and changed them to sounds from the show. But I personally kind of like the aspect of all the call-outs pertaining to the events going on in the game. That doesn't mean I probably won't go back and test out some of the other ones, but when I do that, it will erase all the scores in memory. So it's not something I'm really trying to switch in and out of real quickly. All right, let me update that number. next thing we're going to be going for is, get right back into it, is walker kills. Walker kills are shown here at the bottom is a count. The 1 through 4, 1 through 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. And in order to get a walker kill, scattered about the board, when you start, there's 6 of them. There's these little crosshairs with zombies behind them. One for the right ramp, one for the tunnel shot, one for the well walker, one for the riot shot, CDC, and then barn shot. Hitting any of those will award you a walker kill.
Yes, we are doing walker kills now.
Now if I can actually hit one of these. There we go.
Walker's got some guns.
So I hit the well walker, I hit another one, now it goes up to 2. It gave me bounce back through the tunnel shot, it gave me a third one, and down it goes. So walker kills, what does that have to do with the game? It has a few things to do with the game. One, the end of ball bonus is completely based on the number of walker kills you've made throughout the game thus far. And then multiplied by multipliers you get from the top right rollover lanes. The other thing it does is once you reach a certain number of walker kills, starting with 5, you'll light the bicycle girl feature. You did not shoot that at all. Now it's going to just fire it on its own. So if you get... Once you get 5 walker kills, you'll light the bicycle girl ramp, which is the left ramp that Cal just hit just now. And he keeps hitting, which isn't giving him anything.
Yeah, I'm making sure.
But once you hit like 5, you'll light that. The other thing, which is more or less kind of the deepest, most difficult to reach wizard mode in the game, is last man standing, which you see written in the middle of all those numbers. If you can light them all up, which means 115 walker kills, I believe, you can get to last man standing. Something I certainly have not achieved. To be honest, I believe my highest walker kill count is 56. So guessing I'll get higher than that is not a good idea. But basically walker kills will start certain things, give you end of ball bonus points, and inevitably get you to last man standing. Another new addition to the game, which was from a code update not long ago, the multi-kill weapons we were getting before, previously didn't have this effect, but basically if you'd hit a multi-kill shot, you would earn 2 walker kills instead of just 1. So since it really made sense to me, the idea of a multi-kill giving you multi-kills, they've kind of finally added that in there, which is nice. And maybe it means that it makes getting to the 115 more feasible, but not necessarily likely. So right now I'm mainly just trying to hit any of the shots that are lit that have the little walker face on them. If you get to 10 walker kills, you'll light extra ball like just happened there. Oh. making the shot no problem for no good reason. Killing it. So I actually started a multi-kill, which is signified by that yellow flashing light there. So if I can make that shot, which I didn't, I'd get 2 kills and go to 12 instead of 11. Yes, 115 is insane.
Yeah.
Walker kills isn't necessarily something you would normally go for as an objective, but it's, in a sense here, kind of gives you a different way to play the game. And sometimes you can't always necessarily relate high Walker kill count to a good score, because your score can come from a lot of things that have nothing to do with killing walkers. That was a terrible
That
balance.
was terrible.
So to keep things moving along, after this game, we're going to go right into the voting for Walker kills. Because we've got 2 more things to accomplish and 45 minutes left in the showtime. Ball save. But the Walker kills being a part of the game is just kind of a nice additional layer of things that are going on overall within the game itself. Might not necessarily be something that you're going for, but something you get awarded for. And for things like collecting the extra ball or starting Bicycle Girl mode, it's a good way to tie some extra features into it.
Ooh, that sounded like
So right now I'm mainly just playing to try to hit those shots that are lit for Walker kills. Not necessarily playing for score or depth, but really just hitting the kills. When you start, all 6 of the shots for Walker kills are lit. And this is a setting that you can change, but as default, the way it ends up working is once you probably hit.
extra ball.
Once you start making the shots, they will unlight so that all 6 shots aren't just lit all the time. And only 3 of the shots will actually stay remaining lit. So once you get down to 3 and you hit one, another one will light up.
Welcome, Wildcat CT.
Hey,
What's up?
did he just follow?
Yep.
Hey, Wildcat, thank you for the follow. And got the extra ball. Play through it real quick.
Got bit. Too bad for you.
So I'm up to 23 right now, which all in all isn't bad, especially since I'm mainly just shooting for those shots specifically. And I'm kind of letting everything else happen based off of however it's just going on.
Don't want to be you right now.
This thing they can't run.
Hey-o!
We need
Nope.
to decide.
Alright. Alright, Cal, you're on. How's it going, me, etc.? Welcome to the chat.
Thank goodness for ball save.
Extra ball is lit.
Gonna have to kill it.
Outlay. Gotta love pinball.
I'll get this in just a minute. All right. All right. So I've gone to the voting screen and I have set it up. 26. Not a bad guess. Feel free to type in your votes. I'm going to give you about a minute to get your votes in. Once again, same as before. You should be able to now see the ranges. Pretty much trying to get up to plus or minus 10, giving you a 20 kill radius to get some points here. Shouldn't be too tough to have an idea of what I'm probably going to be capable of. But I'm going to step out for just a minute, let you guys vote, and I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. Here you go.
All right. Pee break. Actually,
just
bottle opener break.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yes.
getting Cal a bottle opener. Get your votes in, and I'll repeat again for anybody who is just getting into the room. What we're doing here is throughout the episode or 2-hour stream, I'm giving everybody in the stream an opportunity. Happy New Year! Hey CNK, welcome to the chat. So what's happening is that anybody who's in here, when you're on this voting screen right here, feel free to put in a guess as to how well you think I'll do during the next game on whatever objective we're going for. And on this next one, we're going for walker kills and seeing how many I can get on the next game, where my main focus will be solely to get walker kills. I'm not going for high scores, stack the multi-balls, destroy, riot, get to horde, none of that. Mainly just going for how many walker kills can I try to get, with that being my main goal in mind. So get your guesses in now, and we'll be starting that up in just a minute.
Oh wait, wrong game.
One other thing, in case anybody tuned in didn't hear it before, I am giving out bonus points 3 different ways. If you show up early, stay to the end, or if you ask me a question during the stream that I have not been asked yet during the season, and I answer the question too, of course. And you do any of those, and you'll be awarded an additional 1 bonus point. And probably, if you can tell, just a single 3 possible bonus points per episode, I feel adds up to be pretty fair. All right. I think I've given enough time for people to get their votes in.
Actually, CNK has a question. What is your best?
What is my best what? Walker kills?
Come on, help me out
Best
here.
walker kills is 56 currently.
Yeah, there you go.
So I would not guess 56 or higher.
Thanks for the help, Dougster Fresh.
Five seconds.
Don't forget to flip the camera. Bob Cake say.
I'll make sure I don't forget. And CNK, the only stipulation to questions asked is they need to be appropriate. Although not that that's completely inappropriate, but still. All right. right, camera is flipped. Voting is closed. CNK, I will not count that as a valid question. You'll have to come up with a different one. All right, and game is a go.
Let's go take them out.
All right, trying to get as many walker kills as I can.
Actually, the other people are answering the question. Someone said Pac-Man boxer.
Pac-Man
Blockhead.
boxers. Incorrect, Bob.
What is the square root of 144? Come on
144,
now.
that is 12. I mean, I guess that kind of counts as a question.
Got to keep it fresh. I am drunky. Cool. Awesome. Drunky. Just no driving.
Alright, we're up to 1. There's 2. Up to 2. Not a good start. Alright. A little more focus.
Come on, let me pick off these walkers.
Let that go away. Alright, we had a lot of guesses around the 20s. Probably because I had just put up a 20. Let's see if I can get there.
This one's just a mess.
Come on. There we go. Bicycle Girls lit at 5.
Yeah, you're right, CNK. No driving while twitching.
Alright, we're up to 5 after 2 balls. This is not looking good for people. You should have less faith in me. But I did get on the ball 3 for the walker kills. Or not walker kills, multi-kills.
He's dead as a doornail.
Good save. Good save.
So if I can get to 10 walker kills, I'll light extra ball. Which, probably not a bad strategy to go for at the moment.
Well, hell, looks like we got us a swimmer. Man, this thing is busted.
There's 9. Barn's lit again. See if we can go for Barn because of walker kill. And no love. And the official answer is 9. 9 walker kills.
9 walker kills.
That is disappointing. Alright, let me go mark that down.
All right. Stay tuned, please. Stay tuned. Ouch. Yeah, definitely. It's not my favorite. No one gets any points.
It looked
Water
like
polo
Jacino
club.
guessed 15. He's going to get a little bit, being so close to the bottom end. All right. So the next thing is going to be high score based. Cal, you go
Come
first.
back
Okay.
some more.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
We're going to play one game. Yeah, that was horrible. I apologize. You know, one of these games I'm going to hopefully flip the script a little bit. I have not put in a lot of extremely great pinball.
Yeah, I've been playing with a blind man.
Hey Tom, welcome back.
Oh, its head just exploded.
That's exactly why all this is being documented in the end. I've been updating the outcomes, which have been disappointing, but obviously we're missing some of the other stuff. In Demon 1656, I got 9 walker kills. A disappointing 9 walker kills. So, yeah. The next voting attempt is going to be for high score. Which, the main way to play for high score is going to simply be stacking up your multi-balls with your modes, with your bloodbath. That was great. Alright, Cal. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I'll probably have to just make sure I go back through the chat and do a copy and paste. Let me take a look at that while Cal's playing right now.
Man, this thing's up.
Thank goodness for a ball save.
And by that, I can really only scroll back so far in the chat, so I'll have to just do a review after the fact. It's nothing I can't manage.
Oh, right on the edge.
It shouldn't be too bad. No worries. But if you want to hit the stuff for the last 2 sections, that'll be great. Okay, so after this game here, we're going to go right into the high score game. Should time out well. It seems like I'm doing better when I'm not playing for... oh, except for that. Playing for the actual scoring voting times. XX asks, and Tom, feel free to mark him down for question point on this one. What do you think the best feature since the new code? The only thing with that is I can't really say what the old code was, since it wasn't until the new code where I actually really learned the overall rules. So I don't know what was missing from the old code to the new code. But for me, kind of just the interaction of all the different aspects of the game between the multi-kill weapons, the modes, and the multi-balls. And I don't know if Horde was how it is now in previous code iterations, but it is pretty awesome. We're doing pretty good on time, I think.
Bobcade asks, anyone think the pro version is working? No walker bombs.
That's a quick game. Do I think the pro version is worth it? To be honest, my take, and it stands for any of the models.
There's more walkers to kill out there.
Yeah, 9 of them. For most any machine that has a pro premium, at least if it's a good machine and good code overall, I don't feel you can make a bad choice. It's just whatever choice works best for you. I know you're going to end up getting the pro. I know if you ask me what you should get, and you know I'm going to say get the premium, but it depends what you want. I'm a big fan of the control GI and tied in extra lighting and some of the extra features. On this one, obviously, the walker bombs is a big one. And it's nice. It does change the way you play when it comes to working your drop targets and starting your multi-ball, but really it just comes down to whatever makes the most sense for you. And I know you're going to go pro anyway, so, and you know I'd say premium.
Demon 1656 has got a question. He said, "What's your favorite arcade game, older or newer? Mine is probably the original Pac-Man, just because of the memories of playing it at Pizza Hut while waiting for my food." So, what's your favorite
Great question.
arcade game?
First, real quick, I just changed it over to the high score. Oh, let me type in start. Hey, 10 Spence, how's it going? Welcome in. 10 Spence is a long-time follower of my stream and the pre-attempt at what I'm doing today. To answer the question from Demon, answer for me is simple. It is Miss Pac-Man Turbo. It's my favorite arcade game, period. I tend to do pretty good at it. I've gotten to the kill screen once. It's just a way for me to play a game and completely mellow out while playing it and kind of get in the zone for what it is. And for that, it's unlike anything else that I can't play any other arcade games to that point or that level. So that one stands out for me as being my favorite. Plus, it's got some sentimental value because we had a Miss Pac-Man growing up when I was a kid. All right, so we've got some vote time coming in here as to what I can get. Hopefully, I put up more than 10 million. That's going to be my personal guess and goal. I want more than 10 million. I've been disappointing so far. For any of those showing up, 10 Spence, I know you just showed up. What's going on in this stream is throughout the stream, I'm giving various opportunities for all the viewers to guess on how well or poorly I perform for different objectives. What do you got, Cal? Keep reading these things out.
Demon 1656. His comment is, "I shall pick infinity since that is apparently a choice."
If you think I can get to infinity and this keeps on going forever until, well, the game breaks, then you, sir, will win.
Lord Squeak picked a very interesting score. He picked 73,456,781.5 points.
And a half points. That is intense. It might not happen at the half point, but good guess there.
I'll get the half point.
There you go. Is there any other questions?
I'm looking through that.
Oh yeah, I was explaining what's going on for anybody who's missing out. Yeah. So anybody new?
No, he is not drinking Zeno. I'm sorry. I am not. I have to jump in here real quick. No.
It's Jones cream soda. Big fan of Jones cream soda.
And there's no vodka in it either.
So you guess on what the outcome of this specific game will be based on how close you are. You'll get points. Across as many episodes I do in a season, whoever amasses the most points over the season will win prizes. So it behooves you to kind of stay for the whole stream and just gives you a chance to kind of guess and interact with me, and gives me a chance to better interact with my viewers, and kind of gives you something to do, and hopefully pulls you into typing into the keypad into the chat more than you might normally would. All right, I think I've given enough time for guessing. How we doing? Anything still coming in?
The last one was Demon 1656 with 36 million. I agree. Much better choice. Yes.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I'm going to close it out, and then I'm going to switch the views because I already made that mistake once before Bob throws it out there as a suggestion. And then we'll play one game where I'm just going to go for a high score and try to break this thing up. Or completely fail like I did on the Walker Kills. Either way. And then after that, we'll still have one more voting session, which is going to be a battle. And we'll get to that here very soon. All right. Here we go. Game start. Let's get the high score. So first things I'm going to go for is to ready up the multi-balls so I can make sure I can pull those in with the modes.
Get to the tower.
Get up. Off to a great start. But I picked up a Walker Bomb right at the end there, even though I missed the chance to start a mode. So actually not too terrible. So I want to try to get
That'll put some hair on your chest.
Well Walker going and get that mode lit back up. That is a terrible magnet throw. Okay, this is another disappointing start. Alright, ball 3 magic. I have a feeling I know who they're going to vote for in the battle. All right.
Looks like we got us a swing.
That was a nice drop catch. Don't you? All right, double danger.
Gonna have to kill him.
There we go. Now what I really want to do is get an extra ball going. There we go. I'm playing on pins and needles since I'm on double danger. We got tunnel started. Not a bad mode for when you got multi-ball going, because most shots are going to award me 5 million each.
Jackpot. That's a whole
I got a multi-kill going. Hit that CDC. Nope. Alright.
jackpot.
Alright. Could not get control back to get the extra ball. Picked up a few points on ball 3. Not great. What did we end up with? $47, $239, $240. $47, $239, $240. All right. Actually, that seemed to fit close to quite a few people. Justino nailing it.
Yes.
Ah, that was a much needed ball 3 something. All right. We got about 15 minutes left. I think we're pretty much going to go into the last section here for the battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the screen over, and then we're going to get to voting here. And it's going to be for either Mike or Cal, but you got to wait for when I get the start going in. So don't put your votes in now. Be back in just a minute. Oh no. All right. You didn't hear anything I said. So welcome to Tuna Time portion of the show, where it is a head-to-head battle of dolphin versus hammerhead shark. Now is your time to put in your vote for who you think will win, Mike or Cal. You can type in Mike or Cal into the chat. Let's put a start in there. Put your votes in, starting now. We are going to be playing with our hands, flippers. So some minor alterations to normal play. But let's see who's going to win. Okay, we got Man of Woody. I have totally betrayed his trust, and he has gone straight to the Cal group. Demon, I've lost him too. Okay, we got some people that are still sticking with me. Hopefully we can. I mean, if I put my best game up as the Dolphin of the night, that's going to be, I don't know, good or bad. Put your votes in. Tuna time. It is tuna time. Oh, we got a vote for Steve. Mike Cal is vision impaired. For any clarification, Mike is the dolphin, Cal is the hammerhead shark.
With the droopy eye.
Yeah. All right. Get your votes in about 10 more seconds. Hey, anybody who's voting for Cal, I completely don't blame you. I have been nothing but disappointing numbers-wise at this point, all the way through.
Man, it's pinball.
But that's exactly why, if you're paying attention, you're going to maybe hopefully make the best choices, although I've led you astray. All right, 10 more seconds, as I said before. Let me type that in.
Myself. There you go. Delay.
Thanks, Bob. I have not tried this on until just today, so practicing in this all the time is not true.
Are you guys shooting a Katy Perry video? Yes, yes we are. We absolutely are. This was the dress rehearsal. Look at that. My Finn's knocking things over.
Oh, God.
Gotta love live streaming.
Left sharp. Oh, and...
Are you guys finished? No, no, we are not finished. We are not finished. Stay tuned.
All right. This is the final match of the night. Dolphin versus Hammerhead Shark. Mike versus Cal. Votes are in. Playing for high score. Dolphin's going to go first. Give Cal the second player advantage.
The only way through is that door. Oh, suffering cats.
Votes for Cal may have been well cast.
Man, this one is just a mess.
Oh, God. He said, are you guys Finn-ish?
Oh, okay. Got it.
Well said.
Very, very good.
The only way through is that door.
There are no high heels for the dolphin suit. Basically, at the feet, they're like more or less almost tied together, about a few inches from the
Man,
bottom
it's hard to play.
for optimal walking capability. All right, let's light this thing up, dolphin style.
The walking dolphin. Ha! That's awesome.
The walking what?
The walking dolphin.
Got one.
Man, this is terrible. Oh, God. Oh, man. I want it to be said that this is tuna time, because that makes the most sense. Tuna time.
Looks as full as a tick on the dog. Don't want to be you right now.
Oh, it's hard to play like this.
Oh. All right, I need at least $1 million to have him not just plunge a win. That was a terrible skill shot.
Crossbow loaded. He's as mean as a sack of rattlesnakes.
Oh, God.
Dead features and limbs. Get every walker that comes out of that door. I say we go take him out. Don't want to be you right now.
disappointing dolphin show. Are you guys playing bad on purpose? I feel like Cal's eyes are in the suit, steal my soul. Thank you, CNK, for the follow. Much appreciated.
You are a mess.
You're saying he's a pin shark. These puns are coming in
Yes.
at unprecedented levels.
We're in.
Oh,
Oh my god, that is... What is it? No multiplier!
no.
No
No!
multiplier! Did he win by just a... What's it gonna be?
Where's it gonna be?
Yeah!
Oh, the dolphin pulls in probably.
Woo!
Damn.
Oh.
No
All
food
right.
for me.
Thank you, thank you. Mike takes the win. Dolphin for the win. Squeaks it out. Ah. Oh. All right, everybody. We're at the end of the show. Pretty much right on time where I wanted to be. So, as I mentioned before, at the end of the show, I'm going to offer the ability to get one more bonus point by saying the word tuna again in the chat. Once I said start, which I already did, throw up a tuna. I will be back in just a minute as I change out of the dolphin. Winning dolphin. All right, get your tunas in. Get your tunas in. This is going to be wrapping up pretty much right at 10 o'clock, just like I was hoping.
Tuna wins that. Good one.
So since my
Yay.
moderator had mostly been blocked out of the stream for a little bit, the point summaries will need to be reviewed from the stream. I'll be posting it to YouTube as well for viewing there. And it'll be on my Twitch, obviously, for a little while. YouTube, you can find it just the same, McSirTuna, same as Twitch. I'll be posting it up on Pinside. And the big thing for me is I'm going to be looking for feedback from people, and the viewers mainly. Feel free to send me a message on Twitch. Comment on the YouTube video when it gets posted, most likely tomorrow or possibly even tonight, depending on when it gets available. And then, or post in the Pinside thread that I've got going on in relation to this stream. Let me know how you feel it went. Let me know what worked well. Let me know what you think didn't. Obviously, I've got some little technical things to work through. Hopefully, you get an idea of what I'm trying to accomplish, and maybe some of it worked, maybe some of it didn't. Let me know what you think. Give me that feedback. Send me messages on Twitch. Anything will work. Any type of contact will work. So let me know. Most likely I'll have the scores updated. I'm going to, in the bottom below on the Twitch channel, I'll be keeping the list of the top scores. So you can probably check back. I would hope tomorrow I'm going to have them updated is my goal. And you can see where everybody stands. And hopefully you come back next week, Saturday, same time, 8 to 10 o'clock. I'll be doing the same concept again, but we'll be playing Game of Thrones, LE, and doing more of what you saw tonight. So hopefully everybody had a good time. Big thanks to Cal for driving out and being here as a guest on the stream, kind of helping me keep things moving along and keeping the chat readable. And hopefully everybody had a great time. Thank you very much. Any last comments? All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good
Awesome.
night.
All right, take it easy, guys.